Hello everyone, this is Quiversee, and welcome back to more Mega Man Legends 2. Last time we learned pretty much the origins of this entire world, Mega Man, and all of its people. So yeah, a lot of exposition, as the entity known as Mother Unit Sera has moved on to Elysium to try and essentially wipe out all life on Earth. Before we go and chase after her, though, there's two things I want to do. First is why I'm in a junk shop, because once this has happened, yeah, there's some new stuff we can get, and they're expensive. The Power Razor Omega. Okay, so the Turbocharger Omega we found, I actually sold that a while ago, because I'm never going to use it. And it sold for 100,000 zenny, so that's why I sold it. The Range Booster Omega, which, again, really expensive, and the Rapid Fire Omega. So we would have access to all four of the Instamax parts, but I'm never going to use them. And yeah, I sold a bunch of other random stuff, too, that I'm not going to use. This, however, Upgrade Pack Omega, I will take. And yes, we also have access to the Kevlar armor, so I'm going to buy that right now. And with that, we don't need our Link armor anymore. The junk shop does get one more upgrade a little bit later, and I'm pretty sure all it gives us access to is the Link armor Omega, or sorry, the Kevlar armor Omega, which basically does what you would expect. Same as Kevlar armor, but with knockdown guard. The other thing I want to do is the reason why I'm on Manda Island specifically, because I have been scouring, trying to think of what enemies I might be able to show what the shield arm does. And I can only think of one, well, I can think of two, but one that I think is most likely to work, and it's in here. So I'm just going to meet you when I find one. Alright, here they are. The Tarbles. Yeah! So it can basically block a pure energy projectile. Ow. And I think it has another function, too. Yeah, look at it. The shield is, like, changing appearance as it gets projectiles into it. It lets out shockwaves. Okay. Can it actually kill them? I need to find this out now. Nope. Okay, I don't think it can kill them if they aren't getting killed yet. Then again, these guys are pretty tanky. Alright, I'm done playing around with that. But yeah, that's what the shield arm is supposed to do. So I guess it can only work on energy projectiles, which means the other Reaverbot I was thinking of that it might work on is the Fingeri. But most Reaverbots in this game don't actually shoot anything that isn't a physical projectile. And I don't count the Gorubeshu and their spray, because it doesn't, well, number one, it doesn't work, and number two, technically it's still physical. But, man, that's really a disappointment, because that means that the only thing that this shield arm would be good for is... I can only think of one thing in Elysium that it would work on. And that's not worth it. It's really a shame. Anyways, that's all I wanted to do with that. So, now I guess I will meet you as we are heading to Elysium. So, yeah. We were told to go to where we first landed on Terra with the Master. And it says right here, she's waiting for you on Calbania. It was a little hard to tell in the cutscene, but it was clearly showing a vista of Calbania Island, overlooking where the Glide's base was at. There was once a city there. And yeah, it even says front of base, so we're actually going to be landing right by Glide's base.
Well, here we are. Mega Man, be careful. Please?
I will.
Remember that strange metal thing that was crashed into the ground? That was the pod that we came down in all those years ago with the Master. It is now active with Mistress Sera waiting outside. before I go in, I suppose I'll just take a moment to show. For this, I'm going with the Crusher. I've upgraded its attack and special once and brought its energy to max. I wanted to be able to upgrade it more, but I'm just done grinding for Zenny. I decided to switch out, what was it, the blaster? No, the auto fire unit with the upgrade pack Omega, giving a little extra attack and range at the cost of some rapid. There's a couple of things in here that I think the range would be useful for, but any decent setup would do. Regardless, that's enough of that. I see you made up your mind. Are you ready to go to Elysium? Yes.
What was that girl's name again? Roll?
Huh? Yeah.
She was quite worried while you were unconscious and kept asking if there was anything she could do. She looked desperate. She probably would have done anything. Anything I told her to. If she thought it would have helped to bring you back. Once I told her you were probably going to be all right, she almost started crying. You should take good care of her. She really likes you. How are we doing, Gats?
Engines are online.
I had Gats merge with the shuttle pod to repair it.
Master Trigger, hurry. Mistress Sera will execute the Carbon Reinitialization Program shortly.
What are you waiting for? Get in!
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I really like Roll and all the other carbons. I think they're worth preserving, even if it means destroying the system.
While this unit has reservations about destroying the system, it will do its utmost to assist you.
Well, here we are. Let's do what we came here to do. The rest will take care of itself.
My, it's been a long time since I've been here. Hasn't changed much, though. Well, this is it. I'd go with you if I could, but seeing as this isn't my own body, I'll stay here. I'll spot for you, though, so I'll be with you in spirit, if not in body.
Miss Sera is most likely in the library, which is inside the Mother area. The library contains the genetic records of the humans who built the system. Normally, the Mother area can be reached by going through the master room from the center area. However, the elevator that connects directly to the center area is stopped on an upper level.
That means you're going to have to go through the defense area, then go around through the side area. There should be a refractor somewhere in the defense area that can be used to power the elevator. If you can get the elevator working, you can get to the center area from the shuttle bay directly. The layout of Elysium may confuse you. Use your internal navigation system. Once you reach the library, you should find Miss Sera. What happens next is your decision. I'll do all I can to slow Sera down. Good luck. I have to admit, it's kind of hard to tell if all of that was Yuna talking or if some of it was Gats. I like to assume some of it was Gats. Anyways, we are now here inside of Elysium. Shuttle Bay area is pretty much just a safe zone. You got data here to save. There's the elevators, of course, that were being talked about. And treasure box. The green eye. That is the final special weapon item. We can now make the last special weapon. However, I'm not gonna do that just yet, because I want to use the Crusher first. So without further ado, let us start the defense area.
Alright, I'll spot for you, Mega Man. I know Elysium like the back of my hand.
And with Roll still down on Terra, we are now on Elysium with Yuna as our spotter. And we are immediately greeted with one of the first Guardians. Say hello to the Gunburi. This thing will just kind of sit there. You can't damage it, but when you get close, it gets mad and its limbs just kind of pop out. It'll throw them at you, and you need to destroy them. Destroy all four, and you destroy the Gunburi. And yeah, these things can be a bit annoying. They're not particularly tough. They're just irritating. Like, he's already dead. And they drop Zenny, which I'm definitely going to want, because I will want to upgrade the last special weapon a little bit. Although I'm not going to be able to fully upgrade it or any of my other weapons. There's just no way.
Floor thinner in that spot. If you increase the relative gravity, you should be able to break through it.
And that right there is going to be the main gimmick of this dungeon. We get to play with gravity mechanics, but not yet. You know, I'm going to use these guys to demonstrate the crusher. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... About 13, 14 buster shots at nearly max level. Observe the crusher with a single upgrade to attack. Already dead. Like, instantly. This weapon is dead. But as you saw, it's a little weird.
Gravity field. The relative gravity on the other side of the entrance is heavier. You should remember all this, Mega Man.
Yeah. So passing through these pink... So, this cursor is a little misleading. Basically, by passing through this barrier, gravity is heavier. It's not just that it's on the other side and then on this side it's normal, because on this side, gravity is now heavier, as I will demonstrate. For now that it's heavier, we can go back here and stand on this floor. Presto! We're underneath. And we find the Energizer Pack Omega. Let us take a look at that. Let's see. Where is it? Energy, range, and rapid. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to put that on instead of the Upgrade Pack Omega. That Upgrade Pack Omega might have been a waste of Zenny. Ah, well. No big deal. And 40,000 Zen. Awesome. Most of the boxes we find here are basically going to be Zen. Looks like the gravity can be controlled from here. Let's do a data download first. Shutter Bay Control System. Unregistered shuttle has been detected within the shuttle bay. Access to shuttle bay has been cut off. Unable to identify shuttle controller.
If you lower the relative gravity, you'll be able to jump higher than normal. If you increase the gravity, your jumping ability will be proportionately decreased. But you already knew that, didn't you? You can also use that control panel to download information about Elysium.
Thank you for the exposition, Yuna. At least you were aware. And yeah, we can change the gravity however we please. So I'm going to decrease the gravity. And with that, Mega Man has a space jump. There we go. It can be a little bit finicky to jump out of those at times, but what can you do? Yeah, this is basically giving us jumping physics similar to being underwater, although without the slowdown. And gravity gets heavy again. Got ourselves the anger pots once again. And I'm pretty sure that the ones in Elysium always drop the flaming Hiroko. I think that that is all they do. Which means this is another good spot for Zenny grinding. Oh, big boy tanked the Crusher Ball. Alright, come on. The really big weakness of the Crusher Ball is, simply put, the, energy efficiency. You see how slow it's going. Also, the flame barrier makes these things a non-issue. They'll hurt you still, but nowhere near as much as if they would without it. Plus, they don't set you on fire. I'm going to murder that anger pot. I'm going to murder it. There it is. Yeah, imagine how long that would have taken if I wasn't using the crusher. Alright, come on. Crush! I would argue that the special stat is probably the second most important thing to upgrade with the crusher, energy being most efficient, because the special stat makes that fireball bigger. Or gravity ball, electric ball, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It looks like... It's hard for me to explain what it looks like to me. Sometimes it looks like a fireball, sometimes it looks like a lightning ball. Sometimes it looks like a black hole. Anyways, got ourselves some of the golden crabs. They're still getting the lift. That looked silly with the Shubafu. We got ourselves those numb floors there, of course. There he goes. Now he's dead. And... Crusher! Oh, right. It doesn't... Actually, no, it did do damage. Never mind. Thankfully, these things aren't nearly as bad because with the light barrier, it doesn't stick. It just slows you down while you're standing on it. I don't think this canister is anything. We can't damage it, we can't climb on it. If the gravity was lower, we can jump on it, so we might have to mess with that. And if you remember in Salcata, glowing lights means door is locked. So we can't do anything with that door either. Is there another crab? Yeah, there's another crab. You know what, Mr. Crab? You can just... Oh, no, they can't. I was gonna say you can just survive, but... no, you can't. Because this is a killer. I underestimated just how much my rapid went up with that last Buster Park change. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of rooms where we can't really do anything without killing all the stuff. Oh, I don't like those floors. Those floors are a new one because of what they do. They inflict the energy drain status. So, above all else, those floors are ones you never, ever, 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 ever want to touch. I still hate the shoe buffoon. I thought I touched that floor. Alright, where's the crab? There we go. Got it! I hate these things! Seriously, those Reaver bots are padding the enemy. Yoink! There we go. Yeah, not getting that tiny any, that's for sure. Yup. Okay, I'm not gonna try and map this out. Not yet, anyway. Okay, I think that's just there for decoration. Some of the stuff on the wall is just there for decoration, but I'm always paranoid about that, you know? Always paranoid. This is just another gravity field. Yeah, I think all of the pink gravity field lasers are just, let's make it heavy. They don't lighten it at all. And it does that because up there, up on the, like, rooms that have pedestals like this, they like to hide treasure. So, that's why those are there. That looks like another Ganburi. Sure is. Hi, big boy. That's the best way to deal with them. And honestly, it's the main reason I brought the Crusher. Just because of them. And one other Reaver bot we haven't seen yet. Oh, we got more crabs. Come here, you. That's another heavy door. This door to the north. One to the east. Crab in my face. Throw another one at him. Yoink. Okay, no. You. Go that way. You. Come here. Throw at you. Okay, now my rapid is now high enough that I don't need to do the twitch thing at all. Because it's going at the same pace. Yeah, that's really good. Alright. Oh, wait. Whoa. The locks must have something to do with the gravity setting. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, some doors can't be opened while you're under certain gravity settings. Again, I'm pretty sure that it's almost always locked by heavy gravity. Probably because if we were to go in there under heavy gravity, we could get ourselves stuck. But that's honestly just a guess. Got ourselves another Ganburi. Have a ball. I threw it too soon. Excellent. Fingery! Hey, I forgot they were in here. Anything now? Come on. There he goes. Oh, that's an elevator to a lower level. A higher level? Oh, wait. That's confusing. I don't know exactly which way I'm supposed to go here, but let's see. Oh, we got ourselves a lava floor with some foul catch. This must be the Salcata section. Alright. Yup, there's the Salcata section, alright. Complete with shoe buffoon. At least we don't have to worry about them to escape the rooms. Hey. fiery Horoko. You know what? Lift and throw. Didn't work. Right. Throw crusher. There we go. Dang it. I just wish it wouldn't get rid of my lock-on. I get why it does, but it's an annoyance. Alright, come on, one more. One more for the pot. I thought 3 was enough. Maybe I didn't shoot enough to make it enough. Oh, there. No, I want cubes. I want cubes. Got the cubes. Wow, he was only one shot away at that point. Go figure. Alright, kill the Horokos. Yeah, this place can be a bit long and windy at times. What's this way? I want to check out the entire route before I change for another anchor pot. You know what? I'm not messing with that one. Let's just jet skate around. Oh yeah, should also mention that heavy gravity slows down your jet skates too. Can't quite use them as fast. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was a breakaway pull or not. Didn't think it was, but I'd rather not take chances on that kind of thing, you know? Man, can go left. Can't go this way. That's locked. I'm not sure why. Oh, is this what I think? It is! This is the other new Reaver Bot of Elysium, the Hareen! These guys are mini-bosses of sorts, and they're interesting because they actually change behavior with the gravity setting. With the gravity setting set to heavy, they just stay on the ground, move very little bits, and spit annoying homing bubbles of redness. Damage them enough and they flip over like a crab. And they are tanky boys. They're the other thing I really wanted to have the Crusher for, because when the gravity is heavy, it makes them a lot easier. Although, still a pain in the butt. And they don't drop nearly enough Zenny for how annoying they can be. Especially for when we fight them under lower gravity settings. And don't worry, we will. In fact, it's kind of required. Should mention these are also kill rooms. You can't leave while the Hareen are in here active. I'm pretty sure. That being said, I'll probably try when I turn the gravity down. Because I'm pretty sure that they only exist in rooms that link to gravity chambers. I wish I had the time to have at least get enough for another attack up on that thing, just to speed up the process with those guys. Alright. Well, maybe slowed, but it's still faster than just running. Get that square. Still gotta get all the squares. It's a curse. Wait. Are you kidding me? There wasn't anything... They were guarding the door outside that was locked. That's gotta be it. Yup, that was it. I thought for sure that they were always there to guard gravity switches, but I guess not. I guess they're also there to guard doors that aren't even in the same room as them. Ah, man, another anger pot room. Okay, I am not dealing with them. These are great ways to get Zenny completely glitched in the wall. I've never seen that happen. They're great ways to grind for not only Zenny, but also health and energy, thanks to the Horoko dropping them. But it's just not worth it right now. Ah, here we go. 36,000 Zenny. And another terminal. I gotta map out the room first, though. It's, like I said, it's a curse. It's a curse. Alright, let's do the data download. Medical Lab Control System. All medical and related facilities are currently being readied in preparation for execution of the Carbon Reinitialization Program. Access to medical systems by non-Mother units is prohibited. Units are instructed to contact Mother if maintenance is required. So basically, they're getting ready to get the med bays going for the new humans to be cloned. I still don't fully understand why they need to destroy the carbons for their genetic code to repopulate humanity. What the heck? grab on that. But it really does feel like something that was not fully explained and should have been. It's a shame. Maybe in... Oh, great, these things. Yeah, when the gravity is lighter... Yep, it's locked. When the gravity is lighter, they'll go on the ceiling and drop bombs. You can still get them to flip over, and by flip over, I mean literally drop from the ceiling by damaging them enough. But, they're a pain. They're much more annoying to fight like this. The good news is you can get them in, to occupy the same space, and I can damage them at the same time with Buster Gun. The bad news is the Crusher doesn't hit them up there, and the bombs have some nasty shockwaves, as do them when they just drop. Then, when they're back up, they'll just spit some bubbles, and after a bit, they'll go back to the ceiling and drop bombs. At least I'm pretty sure they do. Yep, there he goes. Back up top. Fortunately, I missed the Crusher shot. Okay, the Hareen are bad enough. That is just wrong! Why would you put Shubafun in here? Alright, go on. Hey, I flipped him over again. Before he even went back to the ceiling? Oh. That is rude. That is incredibly rude. I do not like these things. Like, with the Kevlar armor, they're not that dangerous. Like, I've gotten hit a lot, and I'm still at over half health. But, good lord, they're just annoying. They're not fun for me to fight. Come on. Come on. Really was hoping I'd be able to use the Crusher on him again. See what I mean about the Crusher being a bit unwieldy? It's potent. But dang, it is hard to use at times. Okay, good. One's dead, and the other one is getting on my last turn. Par for the course. And I lost the health. You are now my greatest enemy. Have a pointless Crusher. Killing them unlocks the door. With treasure inside. Gotta jump over the wall to get it, though. You found 10,000 zenny. That's a bit of a letdown of a price. But there is a door. Maybe beyond the door there's a better one. Yeah, heck yeah! Map data! Hey, I think this is the first time we found map data before item data. This place is so non-linear, I'm not surprised that happened. And data download. Warp gate control system. Maintenance is required on warp gates in living area, currently sealed off. Maintenance will be performed on all gates and living area after activation of Carbon Reinitialization Program. I have a hard time saying reinitialization for some reason, even though right there I said it.